I cannot marry into a family where my mother-in-law does not like me.
You feel strange, like a stranger.
I want to love my mother-in-law. I want my mother-in-law to love me. I don't want to be running around looking for water to pour on my mother-in-law or looking for sand to put inside soup to give my mother-in-law.
Now we are flipping the coin.
No, we're not flipping the coin.
Okay, so
you don't want to marry into a family where the mother-in-law would not accept you.
Yes.
Of course, they should.
Now the question is, the mother-in-law has her reservations about you to the son. So the son now decides to leave you because of that. How do you see that man?
It's a win-win.
The person you've been with for like maybe 2 years or 6 months or however.
It's good for the sanity of the lady.
Toby, let me paint a scenario. Let me paint a scenario
Mm.
for you. Talking about bringing in the issue of genotype coming into play right now. You met this person, you've been in love for about 2-3 years, you're all good, and then maybe eventually before you propose, or maybe you proposed already, you did genotype test and both of you are probably SS. And you're saying, I love her. And I'm going to get married, no matter what has been said. But we all know what comes with that decision. And your parents are saying, you cannot go ahead, despite the fact that this is not our own shortcoming. But we know how this works.
Now, Temi, you have put a condition to this. You have put a condition. Me as a person, as an adult, I will not even be in a relationship with you for 2 years before I do DNA. I mean, before I do, what do you call it now, genotype. If I am convinced 6 months after being with you that this is who I want to be with, before I even take you home, I would have done all that.
But then you did.
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to.
No, like, hold on. Now, even if you did that genotype test in 6 months, but there is just something special about this person. Now, if this person completes my world, I can let you go. No matter what it is, I'm staying.
Like I said, you have put a condition. I don't love blindly. I don't love stupidly. I will not.
Toby,
I will not. No.
Will just come
the
on
condition,
this
the question in the first place, if the atmosphere is balanced, there is no condition attached, no medical case, nothing. These people, your parents just said, first sight, they don't like, or maybe the family this person comes from, or like my parents used to have one ideology. I don't know if I should call it ideology. Like
principle.
Ijebu people.
Yeah, it's principle.
Somehow, some people say Ondo people. And some Mafe Ondo, Mafe Jebu. They used to have it. I had an Ijebu girlfriend one time, but it's not something that would lead to marriage. So I didn't even bother going to them with that story and all that. Sure, you get. So there are conditions that you can accept. But even if I now fall in love with an Ijebu girl, that is not bad. She's not a hookup girl. She's not an allot. She has a job. Let me just put all that little factors in place. And then I take her home. And then they are telling me you cannot marry her because she's a job. No, they don't have the final say. They can't tell me that.
But
Toby is saying it from the area of maybe this girl is bad or not. For you, everything is right. But for your partner, it is wrong. Because you can't be a stranger in your own new home. Because you are leaving your family. That family you are going to, you must be welcome. It's not going to be you and your husband forever. When you don't have a sense of belonging in the family of your husband, believe me, you're a stranger. And it's a no.
But this people are involved in this relationship.
There has to be someone, your husband. There has to be someone that you have to go back to.
Okay, Lala.
There has to be someone that you have to go back to talk to in the family. If your husband's family or your wife's family does not accept you, my dear, carry your two slippers, dust it and go.
Let me tell you, one of the key that people shy away from is that arguments is part of marriage. There is no how. You people, even twins that they are born together in the same day that the pregnancy were conceived together, they still have an argument. Man and woman coming together. Argument, you must always put this to your brain as a man and woman. The argument is one of the things in marriage.
So how do you
fight is one of the things.
So now how do you now resolve it?
Now I don't see
level to fighting.
I don't see how that relates with what we are saying here.
Yeah, I'm coming
arguments
to that.
In what way?
There are some things when you have argument with your partner or your wife, or your husband. There are some that don't leave the room, the four corner or the bed. You people will resolve it. There are some that go extensively, that the family have to come together. Hello, so far they don't accept you from the beginning. Already you only lost the case in your man's house as a woman. Hello, if they don't accept you as a man, you already lost the case in the woman because you are a stranger to them. They don't even like you.
There was never an acceptance.
You are never an acceptance. So you will always be faulted.
It has been established that marriage is an institution. The only institution where you get a certificate before you cannot even graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's put it this way. They love you, they accept you, and you are married. Does that make it all rosy?
Yes.
It does not make it all rosy. It does not even mean that 5 years down the line, you cannot be, how do I call it now? You cannot be sidelined.
Yeah, that is one of the plus.
Okay, what about families that accept you as the wife, they love you, they do everything, and then maybe the man makes a mistake by impregnating someone, and they tell you this.
It's a mistake, you said.
Oh, yes, let's just put it that way. We don't have time.
Impregnating is not
Wait,
a
hold
mistake.
on. The man gets someone pregnant, and the family comes. Do you think they will be on your side in that situation?